Hey, this is going to be a super quick video going over how to handle this one particular issue that may be popping up in your detailing business if you're trying to book more ceramic coating jobs. So let's say you are speaking with a lead on the phone, you get to the end of the sales conversation, they're really super stoked, they're interested in booking with you, and they say something like, hey man, it sounds really good, but I'm just gonna have to figure out a ride, see who can give me a ride back home that day, and slash or I'm just trying to figure out when my friend can loan me their car that day, that we have a car to get around with, and then I'll book something in. And if you have a lot of prospects that are on the fence, they're hot, and they're literally just waiting to book, and this is the only thing holding them back, then this is a potential solution that you can try in your detailing business to hopefully book more jobs. And first, real quick, some proof of context, that way you kind of know my background. So this is a screenshot of the tracking sheet for my client, Antoine. So Sensational Finish Detailing, Raleigh, North Carolina. So he started working with me May 15th. So I'll pull up the live spreadsheet right here. So May 15th, and as you can see, as of recording this video, it's May 18th. So in the past 72 hours of work together, we have already booked $2,050 in coding jobs with, obviously more people in follow-up. So Antoine, if you're watching this video, congrats on the amazing success so far. Let's keep going and let's scale you up to that $10,000 a month mark that you were trying to achieve. Now, who is this video for? If you're looking to book more ceramic coating jobs in your business, this can be for you. If you're currently closing at a less than 20% closing rate of all your coding leads on the phone, this can be for you. And if you're tired of hearing people tell you that, hey, I'm trying to figure out a ride and then I'll book with you, and then they kind of just fall off the face of the planet and get ghosted, this is for you. And if you don't already know me, I'm Jason. Basically, I just work with detailers, help them get more coding jobs and scale their detailing business. So feel free to check out some of my client case studies and other free resources on my YouTube after this video. Now, the framework for this is, first, you want to tie down that it's really just that particular objection, that there's nothing else holding them back. They love the ceramic coating. They're bought in on the process. They're bought in on the price. They're bought in on doing it with you. They love everything about the process. The only thing holding them back is literally they just need to figure out a ride on how they're going to get home that day. Okay. So first, the way you do this is you're going to tie down once. Okay, no worries. So if I'm understanding you correctly, basically you're just waiting for a ride or figuring out a ride situation. Then after that, it's not a problem. We'll book something on the calendar. Is that right? And then they say yes. Say, oh, okay, cool. So basically, just to make sure we're 100% on the same page, if you can get a ride, then this is something that you'd be interested in booking as soon as today. Like that's the only thing holding you back. And they say yes. So you get a double tie down to really confirm that that's the only objection. There's nothing else. There's no uncertainty in the process or the price. Now, at this point, if you know that, hey, this person, they're hot, they're ready to go, okay, and that's the only thing holding them back, this is what you can do is, number one is, of course, it depends on the way you like to conduct business, but a potential idea is, number one, you can just close them on a deposit. Hey, no worries, in order to save your spot in special, how about we just put down like a really small refundable deposit? That way we can, lock you in. And just whenever you're ready to book, just let me know, and I'll reach back out to you, and we'll get something booked in the calendar. So that's option one. Option two is even if you don't close them on the job right then and there, at least close them on a free inspection, close them on something, okay? Or option three, which you can do a lot of the time, especially if, let's say, it's a bigger job, right? It's a $1,200 coding job. It's a $2,000 coding job. At that point, it's a significant deal value that's just sitting in your pipeline. And as you may already know, in sales, a lot of times time will kill deals, right? Someone might say they're interested in booking, and then, hey, a week goes by, 2 weeks goes by, and they change their mind. They kind of just ghost you and fell off the face of the planet. So in order to do this, in order for it to make sense, and you can shorten your sales cycles, and obviously, as a result of that, make more money in your business, right? Book more coding jobs. What you can do is you can also offer some sort of free bonus to overcome the logistical objection. So if their objection is, hey, look, man, I'm just waiting for a ride, trying to figure out a ride, someone that can give me a ride home that day. So you can say something like, look, man, we still have this spot available on the schedule right now. I don't know how long it's going to be available for. Why don't we do this if you're not opposed to it? We can book you in, get you in the shop, that way we can take care of your car, get it transformed, get that showroom shine you wanted. And then for the ride home, if you're not opposed to it, I could even just sponsor the Uber, right? If you can't, we'll just book this in for now, and if you can't find anyone to give you a ride home by that date, then I can even pay for your Uber ride. I'll sponsor up to $40. Because if it's an $800 ceramic coating job and a $40 Uber ride is the difference between them booking versus them not booking and then potentially ghosting you guys and then disappearing off the face of the planet, a lot of times that $40 expense is going to be 100% worth it in order to just seal the deal, get them booked in, and then collect that cash in the business. That's one option for Uber Ride. Another option is if their objection is not the ride, but how are they going to get around that day and they're looking for a loaner vehicle, you can also offer to sponsor their loaner vehicle, depending on, again, how big of a job it is. If it's a $1,500 job and, that's the only thing holding them back, then it might be worth considering offering some sort of free bonus like this, just so that we can overcome that objection, get them booked in, and collect the cash in the business. So as an example, hey, listen, man, I totally understand, but look, I don't know how long they have this spot on the schedule available for, and obviously it sounds like you have an amazing car. We can really help you with what you're trying to achieve. So why don't we do this if you're not opposed to it? If you book today, I can, and you can't find a friend, obviously, or a family member that can lend you their car for that date. I can even just sponsor your loaner car on the Tour app. And the Tour app is basically, it's like Airbnb, like you can rent something. Instead of renting a home or renting an apartment, you're renting a car, like a rental car. So yeah, look, man, I can even sponsor your loaner car on the Tour app, like I'll sponsor it up to $100, right? So they just take a screenshot of the receipt, whatever, just text it to you, and then you can knock $100 off the job. So you can offer these free bonuses: free shuttle ride, free Uber, free loaner car, as long as it makes sense, numbers wise for your business, depending on how big the job is. But by having these, what's it called? Little tricks, not tricks is the word I'm looking for, but by having these flexible solutions you can offer to a prospect when they have a logistical objection like this, it's going to help you to close more deals, shorten the sales cycle, and ultimately make more money in your detailing business. So I hope you guys found this video valuable. Thank you again for watching to the end, and definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm going to be dropping more valuable tips and tricks just like this one in the upcoming few weeks.